from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from Arizona. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. From the 31, here is second and 8. Here's a first carry for their running back. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
36-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
3. He's got the first down, up to the 44.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's up? Hey, what's up? Kick in.
A run here with McCaffrey. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
46-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Pass right side. That's Lyman. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now we got to see if they can come away with some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 43, here's second and 9.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up? 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's Christian McCaffrey. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Allison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, not much happening there, just a short gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and good. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 31. As they line up first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. There's Jefferson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a give up the middle, and And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
On the set. Stephanie. Rambo lady. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll stick with him again. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10.
Ready. Move it, 19.
They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Ready.
3rd and 10.
Go. 3. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Take over.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Crazy. Good.
Right back to him on 1st down. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready? Cowboy check.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Here's a run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's quickly out to Harrison. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Harrison Jr. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, here we go, throw. Hey, what's that? It's 5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
Now a run on first down, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second
A run now on second down, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Cardinals extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First down, Vikings.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he will score! Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Vikings.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. And And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. Hey, check this. Ready?
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
On play action, here's McCarthy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
A run on first and goal. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Arizona. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. They take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now McCarthy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Dallas Turner in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now give on the ground, and he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Third down and 9.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's Bronco switch.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now, and he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 3. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on third down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
On second down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he will score again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings will extend this third quarter lead.
31. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's second down and 9.
Here goes tonight. Nene, what's that? Torpedo.
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him. They're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. That's taken in. He's going to have the Cardinals first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cardinals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. Open space to the 35. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Riker now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. 39. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Drive will start on the ground. And, they snuck him down there. Big hit. Right at the line. No gain. They'll stick with him again. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, a big third down.
5. Turn, what's that? Hey.
Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We are set for 4th and long.
Crazy. Turn, what's that?
They're going. It's May. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Lone back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.